The more honest men are, the less he suspects others of dishonesty. A low soul always presupposes the lowest motives for noble deeds. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. All you need are these: certainty of judgment in the present moment, action for the common good in the present moment, and an attitude of gratitude in the present moment for anything that comes your way. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible. Begin. To begin is half the work, let half still remain. Again begin this, and thou wilt have finished. Begin each day by telling yourself, today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Confine yourself to the present. Dig deep within yourself, for there is a fountain of goodness ever ready to flow if you will keep digging. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. Don't be ashamed of needing help. You have a duty to fulfill just like a soldier on the wall of battle. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Each day provides its own gifts. Every living organism is fulfilled and it follows the right path for its own nature. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. For it is in your power to retire into yourself whenever you choose. Give thyself leisure to learn some good thing, and cease roving and wandering to and fro. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Here is a rule to remember in future: when anything tempts you to feel bitter, not, this is misfortune, but, to bear this worthily is good fortune. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself, to make it just and holy. I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. It is the responsibility of leadership to work intelligently with what is given, and not waste time fantasizing about a world of flawless people and perfect choices. It isn't manly to be enraged. Rather, gentleness and civility are more human, and therefore manlier. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. It's silly to try to escape other people's faults. They are inescapable. Just try to escape your own. Kindness is invincible, but only when it's sincere, with no hypocrisy or faking. Let each thing you would do, say, or intend, be like that of a dying person. Let men see, let them know, a real man, who lives as he was meant to live. Life is short, the fruit of this life is a good character and acts for the common good. Live out your life in truth and justice, tolerant of those who are neither true nor just. Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future, too. Look well into thyself, there is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Love only what falls your way and is fated for you. Love the art which you have learnt, and take comfort in it. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. No one can keep you from living as your nature requires. Nothing can happen to you that is not required by nature. No random actions, none not based on underlying principles. Nothing happens to any man that he is not formed by nature to bear. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Often injustice lies in what you aren't doing, not only in what you are doing. Perfection of character, to live your last day, every day, without frenzy, or sloth, or pretense. Receive without conceit, release without struggle. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. Stay calm and serene regardless of what life throws at you. An intelligent man never give a second chance in 3 situations: when trust is broken, love is undervalued, and time is squandered, recognizing these as the irreplaceable currencies of life's wealth. Take care that you never treat the misanthropic as they treat mankind. That which isn't good for the hive, isn't good for the bee. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing, because an artful life requires being prepared to meet and withstand sudden and unexpected attacks. The best answer to anger is silence. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury.